Greetings, fencers. So today will be a bit of a different review video. I was contacted by Kyle Tully from the Simbrogi School of Western Martial Arts to see his training videos on medieval dagger fighting. No stipulations, I just got to spend time watching it and using it to practice and share what I think. These are videos that you do have to purchase, but especially with our current situation in 2021, I think this is a very good and useful piece of training material that a lot of people can benefit from. So I'm going to split this into 3 parts. First, what it is, then my thoughts and opinions about it, and finally, why would you want this or what situations people would find this most useful in. So starting with what is it? They're going to be a series of 3 videos or DVDs, only 2 of which are out at the moment. They're made that you can watch one or a couple sections, then practice the drills solo or generally with a partner. Doing a couple sections a day or more if you're not busy and really determined. The first video is close to 2 hours and goes through the fundamentals. Now even if you're more advanced, this video contains a lot. It goes through every possible way to use a dagger found in manuscripts, all the footwork, guards, striking, covers, blocking with and without a dagger, disarms, wrenching, wrapping, and many progressive techniques after covering, and concise and specific drills with each skill that you can modify yourself as you improve. As well as it shows manuscript images all throughout the video. And Volume 2 starts connecting more things and teaching simultaneous movements, advancing ways and tactics to strike, and further into more detailed techniques and options whether you're striking or blocking. And although it is showing German sources, if you're interested in Fiore's system, you will find most of his techniques throughout this video. So even if you're wanting to learn his system, this will give you lots of good insight into many of his plays, and overall will give you a good rounded view of medieval dagger, how they could attack, how they could defend, how they can move, how to keep the before, and what to prioritize. So what did I like about these videos? Well, first, production quality was high. Lighting, camera, and sound good. It's not a quickly made YouTube video, like I do, because I'm not really a perfectionist. It will look like one of those professionally made workout or martial arts DVDs, and it was also well organized and easy to follow. I could see clearly what was happening. I like the heavy use of primary source material, verbal and images. I actually mainly practice Fiore's unarmed dagger, and Fiore only shows his preferences, so this series definitely surprised me a few times because you get to see that every possible way to do anything is tried, and it can be difficult to find German dagger sources that you can print off and are translated in your language, so it's great for seeing an overview of the whole system and get context for some of the more unusual ones. I also like how the concepts and drills are laid out, so it's easy to take the information and drills and just use them in a class to help teach. Now probably the biggest downside is it's mainly sold as an actual DVD. That's likely so it's pirated less often, but I haven't bought a DVD in years, we don't even have DVD drive plugged into our TV, and not all our computers have them. And I'm sure I'm not alone in that. You can buy Volume 1 on Prime Video, so I'd like to see Kyle make sure that all 3 episodes can be bought online somewhere. So why would you want this? Well, first is the price. It's only $20 US. Some HEMA clubs are more than that, and it would take an instructor many months to go through all the stuff in this video. As well as I'm sure many clubs have instructors that are skilled in longsword, but just occasionally practice dagger, and are just okay at teaching it. So even if you have a reasonably big club that you attend, it would still be beneficial for you or the instructor at the club to learn from someone who has spent years in unarmed martial arts and explicitly practices dagger. You may have a good dagger system at your club, in which case you don't need this because in-person training will always have the advantage. But that gets into another point. Right now many people can't go to clubs regardless, and maybe you're just too intimidated to pay for live online classes, and short YouTube videos aren't keeping you motivated. This is a good alternative. One-time payment and grab a family member for 20 minutes a day, just using newspapers taped as daggers. It can be done with low ceilings and less floor space than trying to do longsword in front of a TV. So as you can tell, I did really like the videos, and when Volume 3 comes out, I will definitely be buying it. They are very substantial for the price. You can find the DVD versions at Purple Art Armory, and also Blos Poland, specifically by request, and it can also be found on Prime Video. This is a really good option for someone wanting to start out in HEMA very inexpensively. You'll have good fundamentals and tactics that you can then take to larger weapon systems in person as stuff opens up. If you're interested in this dagger series, you can actually watch a 5-minute clip from Volume 1 on the Simbrogi YouTube channel, and you'll find all links in the description. Thanks for watching, keep studying, keep practicing.
Dazed.